Emotions are not the enemy of progress. They're the doorway to it. Pushing through your pain isn't strength, it's survival. And there's a better way. And finally, you're not lazy. You're just emotionally overloaded and still trying to move. Laziness is a symptom of avoidance. Now, what do all these things have in common? It's this most overlooked secret to meaningful growth, which is emotional honesty. Our culture teaches us to disconnect from emotions to be productive. Suck it up, push through, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. What's a bootstrap? It happens everywhere. To be successful, to achieve, we have to stuff things down, not feel, and just do it. It's very masculine. There's a lot out there that just has us want to Goggins our way through our life, which granted that yields certain external results. But what I'm left wondering is how people feel at the end of the achievement, right? They might feel amazing and just go on with their lives and feel fantastic. I don't know a lot of people that feel that way. I know people that get addicted to doing and then eventually get burned out. Or they get relationships where they're shut down, or they're not connected, or they have explosive emotions or have highs and then super big lows later, right? So people achieve, but they don't feel good, right? And that's because they're not connected to themselves so much of the time. What's missing in that world of goal achievement is being connected to ourselves and doing whatever we need to do, regardless of how we feel. Now, this sounds very simple, and it's not easy for most of us, because the gem that comes from this is that we become emotionally resilient. And what eventually happens is that it doesn't matter what we're doing because we start to feel great. Why? Because we're allowing the flow of life, the glory of life itself that opens up to us and comes to us through our experience, through our emotional experience of life, has a pathway to opening things inside of us, to inspiring us, to giving us new ideas, to having new insights in our relationships with others. Remember, most people feel great for a minute after achieving what they want, but then they go back to feeling how they did before they were successful. Emotions are data. They're not distractions. They tell us what matters, right? They help us know what needs care inside of ourselves or in our relationships, and they tell us where energy is stuck. And so when we get connected to ourselves and take aligned action, meaning we feel it and we do it anyway, then those emotions have a chance to transform and to move. Right? Suppressing emotion leads to anxiety, apathy, disconnection, burnout, stress, all those different experiences. When we allow our emotions to be felt, they pass through faster and we reclaim that energy, right? So taking action while being emotionally aware is different than reacting or forcing. When we're emotionally aware, we bring ourselves into whatever we're doing. And there is always an appropriate way to bring our emotions with us. It may not be expressing it to our coworker. It might not be talking about it in a work meeting, but there is a way to bring ourselves without stuffing anything away or cleaving off a part of ourselves into how we are. When we do this, there is a fullness and a wholeness, and most importantly, there is a peace that comes when we start to practice this. You don't have to feel great to take action, but you can learn to feel okay enough. So right now, or the next time that you're stressed and don't want to do something, or you're feeling lazy, just pause and name what you're feeling. Look inside and just connect with yourself. You might take 3 deep breaths just to connect with what's going on inside of me. What's this experience that I'm having? What's one thing that I can do, even gently, and ideally quickly, that moves me forward? Right? If I'm feeling anxious about writing an email or having a meeting, I might just take 3 deep breaths and sigh on my exhale, right? Then send the email anyway. Don't not send it, right? Make the call, have the conversation, build the website, whatever it is. Take the action. Allow yourself to feel it, then do what you gotta do. The gem that you will experience is that amazing quality and experience of life, which we call resilience. And then the more resilient that you become, the more that you can achieve and the more that you can actually do, right? You don't have to split between numb and productivity or emotional and stuck. You can feel that aliveness. You can welcome that aliveness, that awareness, and still keep moving. So you might look for yourself. What's one emotion that you've been avoiding? And what's one small step that you can take to let yourself feel it, then get to it? Leave any comments, give a thumbs up if you like this, and subscribe for more real talk on mindset, emotions, and growth. All my best.